students. You guys look amazing. Good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the Fredericksburg High School class of 2025. To our families, students, friends, and our community, we welcome you to this beautiful evening at Battlin Billie Stadium. My name is Chris Wyrick, and I'm beyond the proud principal of this great and amazing high school of Fredericksburg, Texas. At this time, we do invite our community and students to please stand, if you are able, and remain standing for the presentation of colors by our Fredericksburg and JROTC program, Color Guard. And our national anthem will be sung by our one and only FHS choir students. Following the singing of the national anthem, we do ask that you remain standing for our Executive President of the Student Council, Mackenzie Wyrick, that will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
The dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Before we begin our celebration this evening, I would like to take a moment to recognize the family of Deacon Russell. We know Deacon's memory is with us during the ceremony, and we're grateful to have his family with us tonight. What a wonderful and beautiful evening for graduation in Fredericksburg, Texas. Thank you to our Pride of the Hill Country for playing the processional. We also want to thank everyone participating this evening, either in person or even via Billies.Live. A special thank you to Paige Finley, his team at Billies.Live that allows this to be broadcasted to families and friends across the nation, country, and globe. Also a special thank you, or shall I say, gracias a Señora Liz Vanessa Miranda for helping with our Spanish translation so that all our families can also participate. To start off, I'd like to introduce the honored guest that we have on our stage. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Joe Rodriguez, unfortunately is unable to attend this evening due to the graduation of a family member. But he does send his congratulations and his best. Beginning with our School Board of Trustees, and as I announce individuals, if we can please hold our applause until all have been recognized. And I'll invite the guests to also stand when their name is called. Starting with our School Board President, Mark Cornett, School Board Vice Secretary, or President, Matt Seidenberger, School Board Secretary, Carrie Hensley, School Board Trustee Members, Judge Edwards, Rusty Yinsky, Brian Laney, Taylor Ward, and our newest elected trustee, Mrs. Gail Sesho. Our FISD Executive Cabinet, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Lori Maxey, Director of Operations, Michael Gonzalez, Assistant Superintendent for Business and Finance, Jill Minshew, Director of Athletics, Wendy Dietrich, our administrative team of assistant principals, Kate Eckert, Marty Spruill, Melissa Wood, and then our counselors, Joel Bush, Kathy Hardison, Lisa Pittman, and Summer Van, with a new addition to our college and career advisor, Christy Dance. Students, we all know we could not be here without the amazing faculty and staff that we do have. So at this time, I'll invite if any FISD faculty and staff to be able to stand and be recognized at this time. We're grateful for all the work that goes behind the scenes, both seen and unseen. A special recognition to our nutritional services, transportation, maintenance, and custodial workers, always taking care of our needs. We also have luncing this evening the graduates' names, Mr. Jason Raymer, and Mrs. Trista Luciano. I apologize. Most importantly, at this time, there's a special group of individuals that are here with us tonight. If you are a parent of one of these amazing graduates, will you please stand so we can recognize and honor you. Students, I hope you had an opportunity to look around. And if you haven't already told them I love you, I hope it's the first thing you do when you see them tonight. Parents, thank you. I've never seen a community that has rallied behind and has given our school district such amazing support, pride, and love, compassion. And so we want to thank you for the countless hours that you stayed up encouraging your child to get to this point. And we know as a parent, it is never ending. And so we want to thank you and honor you this evening as well. Some little stats about this, our student body. The class of 2025 is made up of 214 graduates. We have emphasized at Fredericksburg High School the importance of either being college, career, or military ready. I'm proud to report unofficially, so again, this is unofficial, but at this point, we're recognizing that 97% of our students have shown that they are either college, career, or military ready. And I anticipate Fredericksburg High School continuing that tradition of excellence. 154 of our students, or 72%, will be enrolled in higher education, whether that's a 4-year university, 2-year college, or trade school. 53 of our students will also be entering the workforce. And lastly, I'm going to invite our students that are serving in any branch of the armed forces to please stand at this time. And I'm going to invite you to remain standing. That's 4% of our students that are going to be serving our country. But I think it's very appropriate, and especially this Memorial Weekend, to ask if anyone that is present, whether you're an active service member in any branch of our military or even a veteran, we also invite you to stand if able, so that we can offer you our sign of gratitude as well with our newest enlistees. Thank you. We know that freedom is not free. And for our students that are representing our finest in this great country and nation, God bless and Godspeed. Thank you. You may be seated. At this point, over $3 million has been awarded in scholarships. An accumulation of over 4,320.5 hours of community service has been performed that has been reported. Class of 2025, a class that is more than special to my heart. I hope you know we love you. You've already been able to accomplish so many great things, including some interesting tricks, maybe we say, in the past 2 weeks. But we still love you. Next fall, whether you head off to college, military, or the workforce, we're so excited to have Battlin Billies covering not only every corner of our great country, but we also have students going out of country to further their education. Amongst us, we have students who have completed at the highest levels in academics, the arts, and athletics. This class has built rockets, electric cars, put art pieces in museums and galleries, received an appointment into the Naval Academy, shared their musical talents, and have won and competed at every level, both state and nationally. Students are leaving with gold medals and buckles, along with certificates to be welders, mechanics, home builders, EMTs, entrepreneurs, and so much more. This is all you and the efforts that you put in as you chase your dreams and build for tomorrow. If I can steal something from Jeffrey R. Holland, maybe a little lesson. At times, tomorrow can feel a little scary. You might even feel a little bit like this. But students, you have no need to fear. I hope you remember to always keep loving, keep trying, keep trusting, keep believing, keep growing, and keep finding the joy in the small little moments. We're all cheering for you today, tomorrow, and forever. We believe in you, and we are excited for your future. And most importantly, I hope you know how much we love you, that we know you, and you're going to do amazing things. Now it's time to hear from some of your classmates. I would like to invite Mrs. Gabriella Sifford, your senior class president, to come forward and offer a moment of reflection.
Thank you, Mr. Wyrick. Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, faculty, and staff, but most importantly, my fellow graduates, to witness something truly amazing, the commencement of the class of 2025. As we gather here today, it's important to remember that every step of our journey, every shared experience, has led us to this moment. Many of us have attended graduation ceremonies before, wondering what it would be like when it was our turn. And it always seemed so distant, but the days and years have flown by, and now, at the culmination of our efforts, we find ourselves back to where we began, together. Each of us has experienced 723 days of high school. That's 723 days filled with unforgettable highs. Driving ourselves to school for the first time, cheering in our student section while we beat Bernie or Tyvee, and above all, the opening day of Chick-fil-A. But let's be honest, those 723 days were not always easy. We'd be naive to say that there weren't many lows. Days when we felt alone or unsupported, when nothing seemed to go right, and the ultimate low of mourning our beloved Deacon Russell, who should be sitting here tonight. These adversities had us feeling confused and lost. But throughout our 723 days, throughout all the peaks and valleys, one thing stayed the same. We were doing it together. We're here at our graduation, not only to remember the good times, but to celebrate the perseverance that got us through the hard ones. Sitting here now is 214 of us. That's a big number. To put it into perspective, I brought with me 214 puzzle pieces, each representing one of us. Each piece is unique, each one different, yet each single one has a purpose in completing the bigger picture. No puzzle can be complete with missing pieces, and this class, it would not be complete without the contributions of every single member. Looking out, I see a class diverse and filled with so much talent that we've created a masterpiece. I see record setters and top-level athletes, incredible artists whose work has left an impression on many. I see the pride of an award-winning band, gifted dancers and singers, students who cultivate senses of intelligence and creativity, and every member of our class, carrying themselves with purpose and a passion to succeed. Tonight, these individuals laid their piece in every department, team, class, and organization of Fredericksburg High School. We've made our mark, not just with our achievements, but with a few flooded boys' bathrooms as well. But tonight, we can all agree that there is nothing quite like our class. We 214 individuals share something special, something that won't end tonight. I can't wait to see where you take the legacy we have built together, to the military, to dozens of universities, and to careers in every field imaginable. Our impact on Fredericksburg High School is something that cannot be measured. It's infinite.
And that legacy, this came from each other. This came from all 214 members who serve a purpose in completing our picture. Each of these pieces connect to one another. They straighten out the edges. They support and fulfill each other. We rely on each other for this support. Individually, we are one of many, but together, we are a force of unity. And just as a puzzle needs a frame to hold it together, we too are supported by a framework of family who have witnessed all of our childhood memories, a framework of friends who have kept us laughing and made the ordinary day hold the potential for joy, and a framework of educators who has held us to the higher standard of success and focus, always making sure to remind us when our clothes or facial hair were a distraction. Thank you, Coach Eckert. But really, these are the people who provided the structure, the boundaries, and the encouragement to keep us from falling apart when things got tough. These presences in our lives are the steadfast support that allowed us to complete this chapter and will help us to prepare for the next. And with the pieces and the frame together, they create something beautiful. Class of 2025, we are something beautiful. I'm so proud of what we have done to get here, and I'm so proud of the perseverance we have shown and the way we have pushed each other to serve our purpose in this picture. Congratulations, Class of 2025. Thank you, Coach Smith.
At this time, we'll be honored to invite Madison Wright, our salutatorian, for the salutatory address.
"2025, the year that always seems so far away. The year we were always associated with because that would be the year we graduated high school. The year that's finally here. Congrats, we did it. We have finally completed one of the biggest commitments of our time up until this point, and I can 100% say we aced it. I stand here today with a sense of gratitude and pride, not just because I get to speak on behalf of our class, but because I've had the honor of growing up with all of you. I've been walking the halls and going to school with some of y'all for 13 years now, and I cannot believe our time together has come to a close. We have gotten the chance to sit in the same classrooms, shared the same headaches over homework, and been assigned group projects that were anything but evenly divided. But through it all, the good, the bad, and the downright chaotic, we grew up together. We've been there for each other during the hard times, the losses, the failures, the doubts we didn't always say out loud. But we were also there to celebrate the victories, the passing grades we never thought we'd get, the wins on the field, the late night texts that turn into lifelong inside jokes, and quiet moments of kindness that reminded us that we weren't always alone. And while tonight marks an ending, it is also a beginning. We now get to go on to the next big stepping stone of life that at one point felt so far away, and now is just truly around the corner. The world beyond these walls is bigger and messier and more unpredictable than anything we've known. But I know we're ready. Not because we have all the answers, trust me, we don't, but because we've already proven we can get through anything as long as we keep showing up for each other and ourselves. No matter how far each and every one of us go, we will always be connected through our time as a Battlin Billie. I would like to thank my friends, my family, and my community, because my high school career would not have been the same or possible without you. Y'all have supported me through everything, through thick and thin, and are the best group of people I could have asked for. Now, I was told to keep this speech short and sweet, so I will. On my final note, I just want to congratulate my classmates and thank our teachers for helping us get to this point, no matter how hard it must have been at times. So here's to the class of 2025, to everything we've been through and everything we're about to become. Thank you, and hook 'em.
And now we'd like to invite up to the stage our valedictorian, Paige McDade, for her valedictorian address.
Welcome to graduation, class of 2025. My speech won't take more than 25 minutes tops, so if you need to use the restroom, now would be the time. In all seriousness though, I'm going to try to make this as short and sweet because I know all of y'all don't want to hear me talk for hours on end, and to be honest, I don't either. Before I get into it, I would just like to take the time to thank my family for all the support they've given me, just like I'm sure all your families have given you as well. My parents used to joke that we should stop studying for a test because I ended up memorizing the study guide and quizzing them instead. In many ways, they went through high school again, and I have to say, they would have made better grades this time around. I would like everyone to take a moment to realize that we made it. You made it. Despite the major cases of senioritis and senior fever I know we all dealt. Getting out of bed and going to school became quite the challenge, but we all persevered to walk across the stage here tonight. This is a special moment that we get to experience together. It's hard to believe that my chapter began on the picnic tables in the courtyard freshman year with my best friends, Crystal and Seralina, and it ends today surrounded by my fellow classmates, closest friends, and loving family. With most of us having known each other for several years, even our entire lives, this is the end of an era and the beginning of a new one as well. One of my favorite quotes from Margaret Atwood says, "In the end, we all become stories." And I believe that this quote really resonates to our class. Once we walk across the stage, graduating from Fredericksburg High School will become a chapter in all of our stories. It is then up to each and every one of us to choose the next chapter of our lives. Some of us will travel, some of us will go to the workforce, and others will go off to college. We will all walk along different paths after we walk this stage, so we should enjoy this last moment we have together as a complete class. The memories we have all created together will be forever forged in our hearts and minds. But as we go our separate ways, we will continue to make new memories along the way. This chapter is just the beginning of the wonderful lives each and every one of us will have, no matter where we wind up. In 10 years, when we all go to our first high school reunion, so much will have already changed. I'm sure the old high school rumor mill will have a field day after our first reunion rolls around. Thank you all for an amazing past 4 years. I loved spending my time with y'all, times full of laughter and joy. as we all leave this class in the memories we made together behind us, we might shed a tear for what we are leaving behind, but that tear can also represent a tear of joy for what is to come in the future. Thank you.
I'm going to invite Mrs. Lori Maxey to come next to me. And then graduates, at this time, will you please rise? Mrs. Lori Maxey, it is with great pride that I present the class of 2025. I certify that these students have met all requirements set forth by the Texas Educational Agency, and I hereby recommend them for confirmation.
Mr. Wyrick, I accept your recommendation and certification of the Fredericksburg High School Class of 2025. We are now ready for the students to come forward for graduation.
Students, you may be seated. You tell I'm so excited to get y'all up here. I failed. We do have a special musical number presented by our choir. Following our choir, we will follow through with the confirmation that just took place, and we'll set the stage for the diplomas.
Right side or left side?
Page Ryan McDade. Madison Delynn Wright. Derek Ryan Adams. Emily Eden Sky Lynn Aguirre. Brian Albiter. Jackson Leaf Andrews. Anthony Arias. Caden Arias. Kyra Mirella Arias. Cannon Lee Arledge. Katie Denise Avila. Sadae Dariela Ayala Leon.
Sebastian Parker Bach. Mackenzie K. Baker. Gus William Barron. Esteban Sebastián Benítez. Rosario Marie Benítez. Miguel Ángel Bermúdez. Natalie Renee Bermúdez. Landon Henry Byer. Kyle Jeffrey Blackwell. Lauren Michelle Bopp. Tyler Jackson Boswell. Elizabeth Rose Boyd.
Sarah Kristen Bradley. Anna Ruby Bravo Estrada. Hannah Renee Brown. Charles Dale Bynum. Adon Jace Cantu. Landon Drew Cantu. Adrian Hayden Carlos. Ruby Jean Corolla. Yasmin Elvira Ciceras. Isabella Yanette Castaneda. Jacob Alexander Castaneda. Ariana Marie Castro.
Karen Eileen Castruita. Sergio Alexander Catana. Astrid Kayla Cockrell. Jose Raúl Contreras Aguilera. Brianna Adele Cruz. Dion Chantel Cruz. Carson Allen Davis. Eva Ray Derringer. William Jameson Dodes. Bryson Ray Durst. Ronan Lynn Elliott. Jaden Angel Espinoza.
Ace Albert Carey Evans. Dane Tobias Facer. Clinton Dell Feller. Lateran Shane Fuegi. Edgar Fierro. Yasmin Figueroa Perez. Maya Patricia Fox. Jack Graham Joffrey. Eden Taylor Goff. Carlos Alexis Gomez Cruz. Elia Madison Gonzalez. Elijah Scout Grimmer.
Calvin Clay Groby. Diego Reyes Guevara. Ruby Abigail Guevara. Jesus Esteban Gurola. Holly Kate Hoggle. Addison Ann Hahn. Luke William Harkleroad. Emmett Alexander Harper. Kirsten Rose Hartman. Aiden Aaron Harvey. Holt Joseph Herber. Natalie Arabella Hernandez.
Victor Manuel Hernandez. Emer Hernandez Cruz. Genevieve Jane Hesker. Vincent West Hickey. Braden Ray Houston. Grace Ann Hughes. Kathleen Lynn Huey. Brooks Zenner Emmel. Hagan Lee Jacoby. Noah Matthew Yankee Mathis. Jackson Taylor Johnson. Taylor Elizabeth Joy.
Tucker Cash Young. Kendall Rose Kaniski. Tristan James King. Jackson Wade Kennecke. Rylan Winnow Kovar. Ava Marie Cruzy. Hannah Marie Cruzy. Paige Erin Kuhlman. Grace Brinley Kuntz. Caden Dean Kuntz. Audrey Yolanda FISD. Keegan David Lochte.
Jimena Areli Lopez Pedraza. Mallory Reagan Love. Sophia Constance Lutz. Julian Marcias. Brian Maldonado Barboza. Lillian Page Maru. Alondra Reina Martinez. Diego Maximus Martinez. Angel Martinez Reyes. Mariana Karen Martinez Sanchez. Kendrick Arturo Mata Martinez.
Serlina Anne Marie McCoy. Callie Coe McKenzie. Louis Roger Melton. Edward Leonel Mendez. Sydney Grace Meyer. Caleb Austin Mills. Hannah Grace Mellendorf. Michaela Ann Mellerine. Brooklyn Grace Bellis Monaco. Leonel Montoya. Christopher Morales. Annalise Miley Munoz.
Arturo Munoz. Marcus Raimundo Navajas. Cutter Ray Neff. Omar G. Neri. Conrado Neri Rivera. Aiden Edward Newsel. Juan Jr. Nino. Haley Jean Nix. Perla Miranda Noriega. Lily Ann Novian. Christian Eliud Ochoa. Bevan Ray O'Connor.
Rylan Kelsey Oliver. Christina Orozco de Hoyos. Joxeli Ortega Delgado. Avon Eliza Ottmers. Holt Curtis Ottmers. Sophie Sage Ottmers. Brian Ismael Palomares. John Thomas Parker. Catherine Ann Pale. Rance Michael Pennick. Fernando Perez Sanchez. Wyatt Charles Peters.
Taylor Ruth Pretty. Elijah Roosevelt Quay. Emily Quinones. Jace Walker Rabb. Osvaldo Ramirez. Valeria Lisbeth Ramirez. Yair Alexander Ramirez. Henry Michael Raymer. Isabel Victoria Renaud. Sebastian Rico Renteria. Charles Benoit Rhine. Emma Claire Reber.
Trinity Elizabeth Robles. Ángela Fernanda Rodríguez. Emiliano Eliseo P. Rodríguez. Guadalupe Rodríguez. Jacqueline Marie Rodríguez. John Manuel Rojas. Naima Trinidad Romero. Saúl Romero. Emiliano Romero Saldaña. Arabella Giselle Romo. Jaden Ruiz. Reese Lane Sagabil.
Emiliano Sanchez Herrera. Stella Esther Santos. Jacqueline Sands. Emma Grace Schlader. Riley Ray Schneider. Addison Lynn Shesso. Madeline Claire Seelig. Sadie Marie Seidenberger. Case Levi Semler. Ellie Ray Saracen. Amnesty Liana Sorolla. Gabriella Marie Sifford.
Aiden Christopher Spraggins. Lincoln Michael Stotts. George Francis Stenberg. Ava Elaine Stewie. Jorge Suarez. Olmer Rafael Tamayo Resendiz. Jet Everett Thomas. Jocelyn Alessandra Torres. Wade Robert Tucker. Joseph Emiliano Uribe Vasquez. Andon Benjamin Usner. Giovanni Valdez.
Crystal Vargas. Victoria Trinity Victorico. Naveja Georgia Villa. Alexis Porfi Vivros. Domingo Jr. Viveros Mesa. Kana Rain Valmer. Patrick Van Voorhees. Braden Keith Wadsworth. Mackenzie Louise Waller. Seth James Watson. Kai Andrew Weber. Mackenzie Gwen Wyrick.
Macy Jane Wheeler. Sterling Wild White. Jack Aaron Whittington. Audrey Denise Kennedy Williams. Colton Garrett Wolf. Tyler Glenn Wolk. Dawson Reed Wren. Max Vernon Young. Jaslyn Alexandra Zapote. Edith Dominique Zurita.
What a beautiful amazing, wonderful, talented class of 2025. At this time, I'm going to invite the class of 2025. Please stand for the turning of the tassels. If you will, please remove your tassels from the right to the left. FHS. Congratulations, class of 2025!